I'm no idealist. To believe firmly in the integrity of our courts and of our jury system. That's no ideal to me. That is a living, working reality.
She will tell you it is To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know if she relates to Little Scout on the porch because she probably saw the movie when she was about that age.
Observing a trial when she was a teenager or young.
In Lubbock, how when a verdict was read against an African-American man,
Where she felt like a real miscarriage of justice occurred.
she stood up and yelled out that this was terribly unfair.
And I think that probably fermented in her mind and created the person that she is to some degree.
It doesn't matter, big case, small case, we need to do the right thing, and somebody's been hurt, we need to help them.
The thing I love that she taught me is not to care what people think. Just do what you feel is right.
Now, gentlemen, in this country, our courts are the great levelers. In our courts, all men are created equal.
Mary Alice and I started working together back in probably around the late 90s. I specifically remember we were at a Dallas Bar Association golf tournament. She came up to me and said, I like working on cases with other people, and if you're interested in doing some work on some cases, I have some cases that we can work on together.
I think I first learned of Mary Alice from an AHA brochure advertising the AHA Women Lobby Days in DC. And I saw Mary Alice was from Dallas, and so I went to her website and I did some research on her, and I was very impressed with her story.
When she moved here, she became very involved in the trial lawyers groups. We learned all about West Texas and Lubbock and Santa Fe and Albuquerque and all the places she's lived.
She is full of energy, full of life, full of ideas, and she'll sure tell you her ideas.
Courageous, brave, fearless, always with a smile, able to get whatever she wants and make it seem so seamless and so easy.
She is Mary Alice, and what you see is what you get, and it's just genuine.
One thing that somebody might not know about her is that she was once a politician, county treasurer of Randall County. She was there for a couple of 3 or 4 years, I think, as county treasurer.
Mary Alice always controls the room when she comes in. She's not afraid to go up and talk to anyone and say, hi, I'm Mary Alice from Dallas. That's her calling card. The great appeals of Mary Alice is her ability to connect with people. She's very warm and caring and wants to make sure that you're taken care of when either she's representing you in the courtroom or she's representing you when she's fighting for you in the halls of the Capitol in DC.
And she doesn't let anyone let her forget that she's worked really hard to get to where she's at, and she's not making any apologies. And that's why I like to call her the Ann Richards of the Trial Lawyers Association.
She cared so much about the clients, and especially the ones who came to us who had CRPS, and she was able to relate to them. I called it laying of the hands. She would reach out and she would touch the client. She's looking for whether there was any temperature changes or things like that, but it was a very soothing effect that she had. It was a joy to watch as she would work on and develop the cases with the clients with her compassion and her ability to tell their story in a way that they're not able to tell. Her ability to bring out the best in the clients and to open up their story and to be able to relate that to a jury.
I know that she's very proud of the cases that she's handled. I know that she was very proud of the job she did with the cadets.
My earliest memories of you were when you met with Fred about a sexual abuse case of young military boys.
Are these kids being helped? Are they getting the counseling? Are they getting all these things? Is this program stopped? Is this not going to happen with them again?
The wrongs that she saw happening there compelled her to act. and to do something about it. These young men were basically helpless, and they were shut out when they tried to complain and seek help. And it was an institution-wide wrong that was being committed, and it gave her a great satisfaction of being able to help. I'm sure that's what motivated and drove her.
She stands out as one who stands up for the little man. That was her great appeal when she was elected to her position with the American Association of Justice. She really represents the little man, the little woman, the solo practitioner, the small firm. You know, she will tell you that she spent significant time with President Obama when she was president of AAJ.
She is so supportive of his political ambition that she makes sure he knows who she is. And when Mary Alice walks up at inaugural ball for the president, she walks up to Barack Obama and he says, "Mary Alice from Dallas, how are you?" Barack Obama, the president of the United States at the time, knew Mary Alice by name and by reputation.
Rubbing shoulders with him, especially when they were talking about healthcare issues and issues regarding Medicare and things like that. Mary Alice was very influential in making sure that all of our clients' rights were being protected.
Gave her an opportunity to work in ways that few get to do, and I know, had a blast doing that.
I think the most important thing that I think about when I think of Mary Alice is how much she helped me and so many other women trial lawyers, because she always held her hand down to pull us up.
Mary Alice is a great role model for women because she always knows where to go, where to be, and how to get involved.
I was on the board at the DTLA. I get a call from one of the board members that says, "Kay, it's been a long time since we had a woman president. I think Mary Alice would be a good one." She wasn't even on our board at the time. And I was like, absolutely. She could pull people in and she could talk to anybody. And so not only would she be good for our group, but it would be during a legislative session.
I think any woman that Mary Alice comes in contact with who is willing and ready to take advantage of the guidance that Mary Alice will give them will excel in any activity that they engage in.
At our last board meeting, we looked around and we started counting during our entire history. There was kind of a texting war going along among members in the meeting because whether there had been 5 or 6, and there's been 6. There'd be years between, and I thought, well, I don't think it's time for a woman just because it's been the years. It's time for a woman all the time.
I didn't have the kind of confidence I needed when I was running for office for the American Association for Justice, and I could not have done any of it had it not been for Mary Alice. She taught me how to raise money, she taught me social skills, she taught me to be graceful about losing. She's just a wonderful mentor.
Mary Alice, I've known you for 30 plus years.
Congratulations from many of your fans and all the women and people that you've mentored.
Everything you've done has brought you this kind of accolade, and you so well deserve it.
Congratulations on being recognized by Texas Watch as a true champion of justice.
And I hope not only I will continue to be the better lawyer because of you, but so many others, including so many of the women.
I'm so glad that you've been in my life. I'm so proud of you and for you to receive this award. I love you.
Thank you, Mary Alice.